Focus! Focus on what we're doing here, man. Come on. Oh! You almost there. Hey! I think Big John said it, and he said it well. I think he said, drama makes for the best content. One of those guys said it. I think it was Big Sean, not J. Cole. Point is, I called Tex Racing, I called G-Force Racing. I said, hey guys, check it out. We're building an E46. Everyone's throwing in their best. Everybody is putting in their best parts for us to build this car. I was curious if you guys are willing to set us up with a new transmission. There's a side shift transmission that they make. It's the GF4A. That is the one that is currently on the car. That is the one that we made the install video with. The new transmission is the GSR gearbox. There might be another name for it, but that's what I know it as. I haven't seen it yet or read the owner's manual, like the guy from Tokyo Drift. But pretty much they're willing to send me a new box. So thank you, G-Force and Tex Racing. You guys are freaking amazing. I love you guys. You guys are just awesome. Check them out for dog boxes. I posted my dog box for sale. I believe Nick Priono is going to buy it by the time that this video comes out. But the shipping company, okay, let me just rant about this for a second. Warning, rant. The shipping company gave me a time frame of when they would be at the house, and then they're going to my mother's house. They're not coming here to the apartment where I live. And they said we'll be there from 9 a.m. till 1 p.m. I don't know about you guys or where you're from, but where I'm from, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. means they'll be there at 3 p.m. So I slept in. I wake up to a few voicemails on my phone. I check the voicemails. Sure enough, it's the driver, and he's been sitting at my mother's house for an hour and a half. I wake up, I see the voicemail. It's already 2 hours since when he got there. He left, he's in Fontana. I was like, oh great, here we go. And then he goes, oh, you'll have to call the company, they'll have to set it back up so I can deliver it tomorrow. I kindly asked him, or I kindly told him, I don't know if that's going to work for me because I actually called the day off so that I could be there and intercept the package at my mother's house. And now I didn't intercept the package. So now I called him, I talked with him, I spoke with him. He kind of misunderstood me. He's got a heavy accent, cool guy. He says, I asked him, is there a way that I can meet up with you somewhere? And he says, no, you have to call tomorrow to get the redelivery. And then I told him, no, like, where are you headed next? And he says, I'm going to Rancho. And I said, oh, perfect, dude. I don't live too far from Rancho. All I have is my car. I don't have a truck, so I can't put the transmission in a truck. I can just put it in my car. But if you're down, I'll meet you in Rancho. We can unload the transmission together. I can put it in my car. You get all your deliveries done. I get my package and don't have to call another day off. And it works for the both of us. So guess what he says? He says, I'm gonna be in Rancho in a couple hours. I'll call you. When I call you, you meet me on the side of the freeway. I'll give you your box. Yeah! So now Enrique's gonna give us our dog box on the side of the road. I don't know who this Enrique guy is yet. I haven't met him, but I love him. So now let's go head out. Let's go meet Enrique, dude. Let's meet this guy. I'm honestly like, okay, so I had like this little thing going on right there in the last scene. Honestly though, I'm super freaking excited to meet this guy because he's super down. He's like, yeah, dude, you want to meet me? Yeah. I'll meet you on the side of the freeway. I'll give you your box. No big deal, dude. He's like, but your name's Micah Diaz, right? And I was like, you mother. My name's Micah Diaz. And he goes, okay, Mike. I'm like, yeah, that. I love you, Enrique. I'll meet you on the side of the road. I really want to meet this guy. This guy's cool as hell.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
Alright. Enrique says he's gonna meet me in a couple cities over. So I gotta head that way and meet up with him. Only problem is I don't have my truck. I only have the E46 and there's no passenger seat in it. So this could be good. He said it doesn't matter to him. He said he's down for whatever. So let's get the 36 going. And made it. Met up with Enrique. Thank you, Enrique. Got the dog box here now. I'm gonna unload it and throw it into the car. Enrique's the man. Oh, it's here. Enrique's leaving. I didn't want to film too much, make him feel awkward. But man, he met up with me, pulled a little bit of extra time out of his day to get to me. I messed up, I overslept, and the phone didn't ring. It's just a whole combination of trash. But the box is here. I'm gonna take it over to my mom's house now and we'll check it out and see what we got. Yee! Well, that sucks. I think I broke an axle on that, and I think I know exactly what's wrong. But let's get to it. The G-Force GSR transmission. I want to see what's under the box. Ooh. Ooh. There it is, boys and girls. There it is. This thing is bad. It's already got a long shifter on it. Just gotta put my own rod in there, no problem, no problem. All linkage is all fresh, brand new linkage. Brand new plate to extend it back. Oh, I can't wait to put this in. Brand new plate up here. One of these pins is gonna have to, or one of these bolts is gonna have to come out and become the pin for a throwout bearing. I believe it's this one. Also, no big deal, no big deal. This thing is bad. Oh, I'm freaking excited. Huge shout out to Tex Racing and G-Force Racing for setting us up with a new gearbox this season. The GF4A that's in here is not a bad transmission at all. I just don't want to go through the cut the transmission tunnel drama. I want to be able to keep the transmission tunnel in the E46 super narrow and clean instead of having to widen it like this one, then do a bunch of fab work to make it fit. I'm good on all that. E46 broken axle. I'm almost positive. I have to jack it up and check it out right now. And I think what's going on is we're overextending our axles because the E36 axles are shorter than the E46 axles. But we adjusted the E46 arms, or that we adjusted the proper arms that came off of this car and went onto the 46 out wider, and it felt like it was pulling on the axles a little bit. And I think now that it's lowered on the floor, you create a bigger gap, blah 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 blah. We overextended them and snapped them, so I think I'm gonna get some spacers made to go in between the axle and the differential flange, and then I'll just have to get longer bolts, which isn't a problem. We can get bolts all day, those are easy to get. But then once we got that, the axles should be at a normal rate, even almost, we can space them out to even where the car was sitting stock, at a stock height, where the axles are completely compressed as much as you can compress them, and it's all jiving nice and good, and the axles are as far into the cups and the bearings as much as possible. So we'll see what's up, but that sucks because it was doing well. But that's the whole point of getting it done before you swap the motor and everything. You street drive it and test it and see how it runs. But it's here, it's in its like final form. So since the last time we worked on it, we put the SLR angle kit up front, the new fill suspension up front, and then our VSKFs, those fancy things. And then the rear, we took everything out of the 36 and put it all in here with that custom subframe we made over at Garcia's Custom Garage. And that's got the Sparco in it, prototype steering wheel. It's got the legit seat belts in it, and then the plexis from Condor and stuff. So she's moving forward, that's for sure. I got a call tonight with Dylan Coleman over at Street Fighter to talk about the wide body. See what we're gonna get ourselves into for the wide body. I gotta cut all those off, tack them all in, cut a little wider here. We're having some issues with tires touching, so kind of a bummer. It's definitely a bummer. I didn't want to deal with any broken axle situations, But the whole reason we went with these E46 axles, M3 axles, is because they're strong and sturdy. And they're not super hard to come by for us because of the connections we have with like Castro Motorsports and stuff. So I think I'm just gonna get the spacers made. Otherwise I'd have to go back to E36 stuff and then get E36 M3 axles, which are gonna cost me quite a bit of money. I'd rather not. I'd rather just keep rocking with Castro and make the spacers and do it that way. But we'll see what's good. I'm gonna jack the car up right now and see what's under it. I'll let you guys know and update in the next video what's going on. But the dog box is here, the new gearbox is here, so we can start pulling the engine and transmission out of the 36, get it ready to bolt up together. I'm freaking excited. It's been a long day. It wasn't supposed to be this long, but it's been a long day. Oh, shouts also, I went and got my car smogged today. Shouts to Sonora smog check over in Fontana, California. If you're out here, if you're a local kid like I am out here in the Inland Empire in California, go hit them up on Instagram, tell them I sent you. We'll set you up on a smog, maybe cut you a deal or something. Check them out though, sick dudes.